Mother-in-law just tried to run me over.
Chris is yelling at me and punching his phone and telling me he's calling the police.
I saw my mom coming down the road.
I pulled the car away and it went into a spin. Not on purpose, but just a spin.
I had to jump across a ditch on the other side of the road to get away from her. She swerved into the ditch to try to hit me.
Here's, take a look.
It's your mother and I'm your wife.
Patty makes me nervous. I am afraid that she would have me killed for revenge.
My mother has even threatened to get hitmen.
I never liked Carrie from the beginning because she's a very rude and offensive person.
I'm always watching what I say around her, watching what I do. I always have tried walking on eggshells.
Her fights weren't this bad 9 years ago. They're getting worse and worse.
She had said that she wanted me to drop off the face of the earth. She thinks that I have ruined her relationship with her son.
When Brian first brought Carrie home, he said, "Oh, she's not Miss Right, she's just Miss Right now." I guess she's Miss Forever now.
I read an email from Patty to Brian that said, "I was a mistake. I'm done with you. You are the rudest, most disrespectful I have ever met." This just makes me mad.
Is there any way you can just ignore it?
You can't ignore the stuff she says to me.
My mother has called my wife a fat-ass bitch. She's called her a piece of
She did say that she will not kiss my big fat square ass.
Some of the names my mother has called my wife, I wouldn't let anyone call my mother. This fighting has been going on for 9 years. My wife would call me crying, and my mother would call on the other line. I tried to referee, but eventually I just told them, you know what, settle it between yourselves.
I've called Carrie a piece of because she is a piece of I've called Carrie a because she is
Okay. Now, Patty, let me start with you here. What do you expect, what do you predict when you introduce that kind of rhetoric into an adult conversation?
In my opinion, Carrie is the most insecure person I've ever met. She does this so that she can push me and that I will react. And then she goes to Brian and says, "Oh, your mother did this." And then he's on her side.
Okay, what do you say about this?
I do not try to push her buttons at all. I have tried to walk on eggshells basically around her, watching everything I say to her, she takes out of context. And you know, you can say something joking around and she just turns it into this huge thing. You just have to watch every single thing you say.
Well, she says that you scream at her on the phone, you will not talk to Brian. You won't let her talk to him on the phone. That you have said that you are a horrible mother and Taylor will hate you like your other two kids do.
That is not true.
Did you say those things?
No, I did not. I asked her not to get Brian involved. If she had something to say, say it to me.
Wait a minute. Did you or did you not say you are a horrible mother and your daughter will hate you like your other two kids do? Now, you either said that or you didn't.
No, I never said she was a horrible mother. No, I never said that to you.
Why didn't you tell us that?
She said that to me, Dr. Phil. She said, "You're a horrible mother and Taylor will hate you just like your other two children do."
Now, somebody's not telling the truth here. These are your emails that you wrote, and we checked everything. This comes from your computer.
Yes.
You say, "I hope you said everything you wanted to say to me today because it's the last chance you'll ever have. I'm done with you. You are the rudest, most disrespectful I have ever met." I edited that for you. So just go ahead, and if you're going to keep those boys from me, just go ahead and get it over with. That'll complete your agenda. You know karma, you're going to get it threefold. You're nothing but a piece of you-know-what. This is your day, Trailer Park. Yep. I hope you enjoy it.
That's because
when you go to church, you better say a bunch of extra prayers because I hope you go to hell.
Yes, I said those things, and I regret saying them. And I was pushed.
She regrets it, but she means it. She's told several people she does regret saying it, but she does mean every word she said.
I regret it because I don't want my grandchildren to know I said those rude things to anybody.
Then why say them?
I know, that's what I'm trying to learn not to do, but she pushes my buttons and she knows exactly what she's doing. And I am trying to learn not to say those things
You
again.
say, you haven't spoken to her in 6 weeks, right?
No.
Y'all haven't spoken in 6.
And she has said that about people in the past.
Said what?
That she could have them killed.
Okay. Have you said you're going to have people killed?
That is untrue. That is so asinine. Ever would I say that, ever.
I specifically remember driving in a car and you said, "I can have him killed."
I
said, "How would you do that?"
How
and
would
you
I
said,
do
"I know
that?"
people from high school." It's exactly what you said.
Okay, so this wasn't just a blurb. This was, you actually said, I could do this. I know people from high school.
I never said anything like that in my life.
Where in the world did you go to high school?
I have never been in a physical fight with anyone in my life, and don't like fighting, and I sure don't know any hitmen. I do not know why she would
She's
say
just
that.
making all this up.
Evidently, she is.
She's making all this up.
Yes.
Just, it's an odd thing to make up about your husband's mother.
I know. I went to my husband and said that I was worried when she had said that. I said, do you think that's something she would really do, or was she just saying it because she's upset?
You know, something that I kind of enjoy sometimes looking at is the curative nature of the camera. Because, you know, I'm reading these emails. I'm not going to kiss your big, fat, square ass, and you hope you go to hell and fall off the world and all that. And then you come out here and butter just wouldn't melt in your mouth. And same with you. And the same thing with you. You know, you're yelling on the phone and screaming at her and all of that. And then you're out here, well, just, golly gee, Mom, I do recall you saying something about perhaps you would have some people killed. I mean, why do you even come here if you don't want to be honest about this?
I'm honest, Dr. Phil. I do not lie. That's why I get myself in trouble all the time, because I'm brutally honest. She's the person who says things on the phone and says disgusting things to me, and I'm not afraid to put it in an email or say it to her, but that way she covers herself.
I had one conversation on the phone with you where it was heated in an argument. Other than that, I have not.
So you're just reacting to her?
I'm reacting to her,
okay.
Absolutely.
Do you agree with that, Brian?
Early on in this, I tried to stay out of it, but I still, up to recently, tried to stay out of it. I see the emails back and forth, and I see that my mother won't hold any punches. So I'm not really sure who instigates it.
You have said that your mother can't get along with anybody in the family. You gave a whole list. You named Uncle this and that, and on down the line said you can't get along with anybody in the family.
I put that question to my mother. Why is it her or is it the rest of the family? What are the chances of that?
So if you believe that your mother is just inflammatory, if she's combative, if she just gets into conflict with people, why have you been standing around 9 years, mamby-pambying around and letting this whole thing spin out of control instead of stepping up and putting up some boundaries around your wife and family? I think if there is a problem with an in-law, if you got a problem with your mother, then it's your job to fix it. It's not your job to fix that relationship. That's your job. She's your mother, and so it's your job to manage your mother in that relationship, because you're the one that has the history here.
Sure.
You're the one that has the history. That's your job, and you've just been kind of sitting back saying, well, we'll just let them, you know, they're not going to be best friends. We'll just let them fight it out. Now,
Shocking accusation made against me is aggravated assault.
My mother-in-law tried to run me over.
My mother tried to run over my husband.
It's shocking. I've never had any charges brought against me in my whole life. I was not trying to run Chris over. I left my house. I was right about this curb, and I saw Chris walking in the grass.
She was pissed. I was definitely scared for my life.
He's coming towards me, and he's screaming at me.
I went outside and I saw my mother trying to run over my husband.
I was afraid of Chris.
She cussed me out, drove away.
I turned right like this to get away from him because he was coming towards me.
My first response was to make sure the kids get inside so they don't have to see this.
She turned around, sped back, put it in reverse, gunned it coming at me.
The car had spun uncontrollably.
She immediately started doing donuts around me, trying to run me over.
My heart's beating fast.
I immediately picked up the phone and called 911. I told him that my mother-in-law just tried to run me over.
Chris is yelling at me and punching his phone and telling me he's calling the police.
I saw my mom coming down the road.
I pulled the car away and it went into a spin. Not on purpose, but just a spin.
I had to jump across a ditch on the other side of the road to get away from her. She swerved into the ditch to try to hit me.
Didn't see Chris for a while and I didn't know what had happened. My husband okay.
My mother-in-law was delusional. The drastic move to press charges is the only leverage that we have in order to make sure that she takes care of herself mentally.
I don't think I'm insane. I think this shocking accusation is insane.
Her family's not happy about me pressing charges.
Chris has told my son that if I say I'm sorry, that he'll drop the charges. Chris, I did not try and kill you. I did not try and hurt you.
My father and brother are mad that we're not dropping this. They want us just to let it go. I can't do that.
Mom was initially supposed to be here today, and she cooperated. She did the field shoot with us. She did the interview that you saw. But then all of a sudden, she just wouldn't return the phone calls to one of my producers. Do you know anything about why she fell out of the process?
No, I don't know. I haven't spoke with her in a while.
You guys are in hiding from her. What does that mean? She doesn't know where you are?
I don't want to let her know where I'm at right now.
You're having trouble family-wise because you're prosecuting your mother.
Yes.
They think that's harsh?
They do. They think that they think I'm being harsh, and it's tough love. I want to see her get help in other ways than that, but it's something I think I have to do.
Yeah, and you're saying that you really don't want to drop the charges unless she apologizes and makes restitution, and you say she's cost y'all close to $30,000.
Those are two things. First thing is I want to make sure that she gets the help